This is the Forex pipeline, where price action speaks and profits roar. I am BFX, and today we're going to be discussing about some important market moves in the Forex space today. As you all know, I come on here every week to give you guys market breakdown and trade ideas. So stick with me to the end of this video and make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video to your friends that are into the Forex market. And those that are willing to join, you can hang around and stick with me. You can learn a lot. So looking at what is going on in the Forex space, I will be starting with the USD Canadian dollar, which is the USDCAD, as you can see on my chart. Now, first things first, once you open your chart, what you want to do as a Forex trader is to scale to your higher time frame, which is just like scaling or going all the way to the sky and understanding what is doing what is going on the higher time frame. Now guys, first things first, I like to go to my monthly time frame to study the candlesticks pattern to know what exactly is this market doing and how exactly can I take advantage of what price is telling me. Now, like I said, this is a segment of my page where price action speaks and profit raw. Now, looking at our chart right here, you would agree with me that we are practically on a bullish uptrend. Now, we were on a strong bullish uptrend until price tapped into this resistance level right about here, and then you can see it gave us a rejection candle and we saw this drop all the way to the downside. Now, looking at this chart pattern here, I can tell you that this is an inverse head and shoulder, and this is a breakout, and this is a retest of the neckline. Right now, what do we know as Forex traders? We know that if price gives us a pattern on the higher time frame, comes back to retest that pattern, there's a high tendency that the trend is very much valid. Now, looking at this market price action here, you can see we had a very aggressive sell into this neckline here. But what happened? Mainly price tapped into this trend line and also a support level that I'll be showing you guys on the weekly time frame here. Price started to reject all the way to the upside. All right, now let's scale down to our weekly time frame. Now, having understood what's going on the higher time frame, we will have to scale down to our weekly time frame to know what is going on. Now, going to the weekly time frame. Now, looking at my weekly time frame right here on the chart, you can see that we had price ranging in this level for over 1, 2, 3 weeks, and then we had last week opening with a very strong bullish engulfing candlestick, which is telling us that we are about to see a very crazy push all the way to the upside in it. Now, like I said, this level is a support level that I mapped out some time ago, and you can see that it's aligned with the trend line, which is a very, very strong confluence. Now, observe something. I had this line mapped out here long ago, and you can see that immediately price tapped into this line. You can see that it reversed all the way, creating this strong bullish engulfing candlestick. Now, before price tapped into this line, when I saw this market buying all the way here, I was patient enough because I knew that price has to come into this level and either break below it or break above it for us to have a confirmation. And as you can see nicely here, price has broken above and we are looking to buy USD Canadian dollar all the way to the upside. So on the weekly time frame, we already have a bullish confirmation. So our monthly is telling us we are bullish, our weekly is telling us we are bullish. So let's scale down to the daily time frame to look for the most immediate trend in the overall trend. Now, on my daily time frame is where I want to observe the most immediate trend. Now, this pull all the way to the upside is my most immediate trend. Now, you would agree with me that this is a breakout from this whole range here. This is a breakout, and I'm expecting price to at least pull back to give us a retest. Then let's continue all the way to the upside in it. So that is that for our daily time frame. Now you can see we had a strong volume here. Even though price has not really given us a strong volume here, because I'm expecting price to still pull back to give us a retracement or an entry for us to begin to long all the way to the upside. Now let's get on to our 4 hours. Now on our 4 hours is where we want to be catching the waves of the market. What do I mean by the wave? We want to be drafting out our higher highs and higher lows from the 4 hour. Now looking at this whole push to this upside, I can categorically tell you that I can only spot just a single major high and low, which is this is a major low, this is a major high, and this is a major low. This is what I can spot in this whole push. So I'm expecting price to at least pull back here to give us a nice wave, and then boom, a continuation to the upside. Now that is what I'm expecting on the 4 hour. Now looking at the candlestick pattern forming at this level here, this candlestick pattern forming at this level here, you would agree with me that this is looking like a hammer. This is looking like a hammer. And what does our hammer signify? Our hammer signifies that there is a high chances or high probability that price will most definitely reverse other than go up. So looking at this level, you can see the price action that happened here. Price came here and weak this level, came here, weak this level, and then failed to close above this level. Now if price opens on Sunday or Monday and we have price failing to break above this level or weaken this level again and closing below this level, then I can tell you for free that we should be expecting USDCAD to sell at least into this level for us to buy back all the way to the upside. Now let's get down to our 1 hour time frame, where I like to see the clarity of my entries. Now on the 1 hour is where I want to get the clear view of the market. Now on the 1 hour, you can see this is just looking to me, this is not a healthy trend for me to enter. This is a strong trend, but this is not a healthy trend because we have not gotten any major pullback yet. You can see that price is just giving us, it's not even pulling back more than up to half of the transaction. It's just going up and coming, going and moving, just moving haphazardly to the upside. And I can tell you for free that if price wants to sell, it's going to sell vigorously all the way to the downside before we have price pushing all the way to the upside. So now on my 1 hour time frame, right, like I said, we are bullish, but because we have price trying to reverse from this level, I can categorically tell you that if price should weak this line here again, we will be selling the market all the way to the downside. Now you have to understand that it's only normal for price to move up and pull back, and then before it continue moving up. That is just a market phenomenon or market fact that you just have to deal with. So as a forex trader, you have to know that, right? Now, so looking at this level right here, you can see we have a week here, we have multiple weeks here, but we have price kind of trying to break this level. So we want to pay attention to this level. Whatever happens in this level is going to tell us whether we are buying or we are selling. So practically, I would like to see price, as you can see here, we have already a push up here. I would like to see price reject this level and sell something like this, then pull back and then drop, so that we can then buy all the way to the upside. So this is what I want to see. So what are we going to be waiting for? We want to wait for price to react to this level, either breaking above it. So if price breaks above this level, then we are going to still long the market all the way to this next resistance level right here. But if price fails to break above this level, then we'll be shorting the market back into this level right about here. So this whole place is where we want to be shorting the market into, or practically let's just say this next support level, which is somewhere around here. So those we want to be shorting the market into, and then before we expect market to give us some buy confirmations here. Don't forget, we are still bullish. All right, so whatever you do, have at the back of your mind that the market can just, if you are selling, have at the back of your mind that the market can just turn around at any time and begin towards buy, because the overall trend is telling us that we are on a strong bullish trend. So of course 15 minutes is where I take my entries, right? So I don't do much, I don't do too much things on my 15 minute. I only go to my 15 minute for my confirmation, right? I only go to the 15 minute for what? Confirmation. Now looking at this 15 minute time frame here, like I said, I only go to the 15 minute for my confirmation. You can see that this candle is just looking like a doji candle. Now practically, if next week should open, I'm expecting that we should at least react to this level and then sell off. That's what I'm expecting. But if we break above this level, it's still fine. I will now look for a buy entry at above this level to be able to buy all the way to this level. So I think it should be around how many pips? This should be around just 25 pips. So it's just a quick scalp though, nothing much, just 25 pips. So that will just be a quick scalp. But I would really love this market to sell so that we should have a long extension, because if this market should succeed in pulling back from this level, I can tell you for free that we would have a long ride to the upside. Because if you take a Fibonacci from this swing low here, overall swing low to this overall level here, should be anticipating that price should pull back into this level, right? So if we pull back into this level, where can you see our Fibonacci extension is all the way to this level. So this is where we should be expecting price to come into. So guys, I think I've done justice to USDCAD, and of course USDCAD is going on to give us at least 800 pip. This buy you are seeing here, I can beat my chest and tell you that this buy is going to give us at least 800 pips. So do well not to miss it. Let me go to the higher time frame for me to show you guys why I say this buy is going to give us 800 pips. Do well not to miss this buy, because it is going to be massive. It's going to be so massive. Now looking at this place, you can see that this is a very strong level. You can see we have trend line from the downside. We have support level here also holding this market. So I can tell you categorically that USDCAD is supposed to pull at least to this level here. Supposed to pull at least to this level. Yeah, so USDCAD is supposed to pull at least all the way to this level right here. So if we calculate the movement, it should be around 700 to 800 pip thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 500 pip. Yeah, so that's 500 pip movement. It's a lot. It's a lot. So do well to ride this market with me back to the upside. So peace out to you guys. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to always come back here to check up on my next episode of the Forex Pipeline for exciting insight to the Forex market. So peace out to you guys. I still remain BFX.